All praises and glories are due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We thank Him, we believe in Him, we bear witness that there is no deity worthy of being worshipped except He subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is the final messenger of Allah. Brothers and sisters in Islam, today we are going to look at restoring trust. This is important, and the importance is from twofold. The first one is because we have started discussion on moral values, and trust is one of our moral values. And the second reason is because trust is becoming absent gradually and rapidly from our society. And the worst part of it is because people now don't trust the government. We are lacking trust in authorities. So it is important to restore this trust. But we can't do that without understanding what is trust. The primary source of the Islamic Sharia, the Quran, gives emphasis on trust. This claim can be easily justified if other usages of trust in the book are fully studied. This can be done when the whole 16 places which the concept of trust is mentioned in the Quran is studied. To make a scholarship application of those Quranic verses, we need to get together the literal and technical meanings of the word Amina. And this word Amina, if studied from the classic Arabic usage, denote tranquility and peace, especially peace of mind. Our aim in discussing trust is to discuss trust as the sole source of peace, harmony, unity, and tranquility. In relationship, trust can be attributed to association in relationships between people. It can be demonstrated that humans have a natural disposition to trust and to be judged trustworthiness. That can be traced to the neurobiological structure and activity of human brain. Definition of trust. From this context, typically, trust refers to situation characterized by the following aspects. One party, that is truster, is willing to rely on the actions of another party, that is the trustee. The situation is directed to the future. In addition, the truster voluntarily or forcefully abandons control over the actions performed by the trustee. As a consequence, the truster is uncertain about the outcome of the other's actions. They can only develop and evaluate expectations. The uncertainty involves the risk of failure or harm to the truster if the trustee will not behave as desired. Measuring our trust. In the social science, the subtitles of trust are subject of ongoing research. But in sociology and psychology, the degree to which one party trusts another is a measure of belief in the honesty, fairness, or benevolence of another party. The term confidence is more appropriate for a belief in the competence of the other party. A failure in trust may be forgiven more easily if it is interpreted as a failure of competence, not incompetency, rather than a lack of benevolence or honesty. In sociology, trust is concerned with the position and role of trust in social systems. Other constructs frequently discussed together with trust are control, confidence, risk, meaning, and power. Trust is naturally attributable to relationship between social actors, both individuals and groups, social systems. Because trust is a social construct, it is valid to discuss whether social trust operates as expected or not. And this is what Nigerians are supposed to understand. Trust is a social construct, and therefore it must be seen as social. And whatever is seen as social construct must be discussed socially to measure whether it has been discharged or not. And without that, citizens are no more citizens, they become servants. Scholars contend that society needs trust because it increasingly finds itself operating at the edge between confidence in what is known from everyday experience and contingency of new possibilities. Without trust, all contingent possibilities should be always considered, leading to paralysis of inaction. That is the fear. If there is no trust, all other contingencies are rendered to face paralysis of inaction. And to put emphasis on this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, indeed we offered the trust to the heavens and the earth and the mountains, and they declined to bear it and feared it. But man undertook to bear it. Indeed, he was unjust and ignorant. This verse indicates importance of trust to human beings in social context. It is also important to make sure we work hard in restoring trust by acting in that direction. Because Allah said, indeed, Allah commands you to render trust to whom they are due. And when you judge between people, you judge with justice. Excellent is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala instructs you. Indeed, Allah is ever hearing and seeing. Quran chapter 4, verse 58. We can now easily conclude that trust is believing that a person who is trusted will do what is expected. It starts at the family point and grows to others. And development of basic trust is the first stage of social coexistence, unity, and harmony. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala restore our trust. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us.